What is going on, everybody? We are back on it for the highly anticipated episode 53 Hunter x Hunter. Episode is titled Fake and Psyche, or Psych. Um, there's not really much to recap and discuss. Last episode was pretty slow and drawn out, in my opinion, except for the last 5 minutes. I just felt like we kind of, I don't want to say wasted time, but standing over Neon when she's unconscious. Do we protect her? Do we not protect her? Cropeak, are you going to go out there? Are you going to stay here? Um, where is she? Kind of just like all this stuff that was kind of going on. Them walking around in the hotel. It was really dragged out, but that last 5 minutes definitely made up for it. Um, Again, I don't know whether to overestimate Crollo's abilities or underestimate the Zoldyck's. It's kind of like I don't. I feel like if they weren't trying to be captured, if they weren't trying to, but they're not trying to capture him, they're trying to kill him. So I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Like, is everybody at full strength doing their full ability? I know. I mean, you can't go all out without potentially falling into a trap, and we see grandfather and father, they're analyzing every move. Like, we can't do this because we don't know what he can do X, Y, and Z. But that's part of a fight. People say well, they didn't know, so they're not going to rush in there. But that's anybody, you know. Um, so just from what I've seen, I'm going to guess that if the three men in the room are going full on out here, and to kill. So it'll be really interesting to see. Again, if I had to give predictions, I say Crollo escapes with his life because I compared it to Orochimaru and Naruto. Orochimaru was introduced what in the first or second arc of the story. So if we had been introduced to the Phantom Troop had got name dropped, but if we had been introduced to the troop members and Crollo in episode 5, episode 10, and had followed him a little bit, I could see him dying here. But we just got the man's name 5 episodes ago, so I'm almost 100% positive he's not going to die here. Maybe the grandfather dies. I don't know if maybe Crollo does something to escape this, and the dad ends up killing the grandfather when they thought they had him. Some of you guys kind of explained to me how his moves work. He straight up does steal. And a lot of you told me how it works, and I don't know if it counts as spoiler-ish or not. I don't know if it's supposed to be a big reveal. But we'll just kind of leave it at that. And I think this is the last episode of the Auction York New City arc. I'm not sure. But yeah, so episode 54 won't be up till Thursday. So um, yeah, let's see how it goes. So we're a minute 44 in, pressing play right now. Oh, that's at the Mansion Estate, no? Is this a flash back to before they left? Is this a flash current? They got AKs on the property right now. What's happening? Are they expecting to be attacked? Oh. What the fuck? The hell is she doing? Oh shit. Is that my favorite character? Coming in hot? Of course. What the hell? What was that? Why show us that right there, I wonder? That was interesting. I'm real interested to what that was. Is this guy being controlled? An underground chamber where everything costs extra. This is where you will sleep. Never descend stairs that you... Oh, this is one of the... Don't do it. What is he like? Head honcho, moth, mafia boss? That's a lie. What is this round table bullshit they got going on? The 10 Dons will be watching a live feed of the proceedings. What the hell is happening here? They're dead. Holy fuck. So is Illumi like working? What the fuck? Oh my god. He's my favorite character. I've killed the 10 Dons. And the 10 Dons are dead. They don't have a contract. They're not going to get paid. What the fuck is happening? Oh shit. He did. I was like, I didn't know if they were all three working together or what. What? That's great. And we're just gonna have a casual conversation. You could test it out. He could tell he wasn't trying to kill him, but steal the abilities, or he could tell he was holding back. I don't know. Take that either way, I guess. He wasn't going for the kill, or he was trying to steal abilities. Either way. So the grandfather said that he would win unless basically Crollo took it seriously and attempted to kill him. He tried. So who was the one? How was? How did that random Dawn leader make that message? Um, we got a lot of questions we got to discuss at the end. Korotopi. Kortopi. Oh fuck. We're getting a lot of information dropped right now. We gotta talk about the Dons being killed, him hiring Illumi. This dude's been suspicious since we saw him. Oh no, he hasn't been suspicious. He's been true the whole time. Oh my fuck. We haven't seen Hisoka kill anybody yet. Is that by choice or what? Oh my god, that's her. He's being controlled. So they're killing everybody in that room. Oh shit. So here's the question. Is he making copies and they're taking the original and the money? Because that is genius, by the way. And they're just gonna run the whole thing. And what? A couple of the others are following the ambulance. Kurapika's got to know that's a lie. But she, he does know the status of the family, the assassin. So yeah. So maybe he does believe it. I don't know. If he walks down there, he's about to punch you in the face. I've been watching some other reactors' reactions to like some of the good fight episodes we've had. Um, Everybody mistakes Kurapika for a flipping girl, so I don't feel too bad. Oh, and he made a copy of the body, correct? But it's just a static copy. Like, does it feel like an actual body? Does it have like like that's what I'm saying. Like, do they have teeth? Like, is there going to be DNA in that blood? Like, how good are these copies? I mean, they look damn good on the surface. Will kill their parents, siblings, and lovers. Jesus, that's a graphic copy you got going like there. But if I'm Kurapika, do you doubt the work of the family or what? He's gonna recognize some of the bodies. He'll know those aren't real, right? I kind of want him to like just leave and accept it to see how their plan plays out, but bid as much as it takes. That's reckless. Chain user. Here's the thing though, like when he goes to collect the eyes, because you know he's gonna win the auction. What happens? Oh fuck! Of course it's him. 2.9 billion. What do you do with them? Like flip them? Just to say you have them, or what? I was about to say you better go out there and start flipping her fortunes for some money. Yeah, yeah. 2.9 mil must be nice. I mean billion, excuse me. I mean shit. I take 2.9k. He'll sacrifice anything for her. Here's the thing though, I don't know if he'll sacrifice anything for her because he loves her that much or because he loves what she is to him. Like you have troop members right there. I kind of want him to leave without him noticing. And like we just come back at it another time. Oh, he was pissed that whole fucking time. He had those contacts in. But here's the thing with the copies that that guy makes, do they eventually turn into dust? Do they decay? Is there a time limit on them? Like what is, you know? He's gonna kill you. Hmm. He's freaking out. These two. Leroy, you've been bullshitting. Dang, so the arc is over just like that? I mean, pretty much the auction is over. The Dawns are dead. And then we got 2 minutes left. I'm interested to see kind of where we go from here and talk about this episode, at least the beginning, like 10 minutes, because that was just fucking. That sidestep. Yeah, they still got to get their game. I've totally forgot the reason we fucking came. I think another reason I get Kurapika so confused for female, not just the look and the voice, but like the name. I feel like in most animes, when a name ends in A, it's always a girl. Like Sakura, Hinata, Tamari. I think Tamari ends in an I, but like I feel like a lot of like female Toka, a lot of things just end in an A. Um, and then his character design and the voice and the long blonde hair, just I'm never. It'll be episode 148, and I'll still be referring to Kurapika as a girl. Bulma. I'm just thinking of all these female character names. He's still gonna leave her ass out there. Did you not just see what happened the last time she shopped? Y'all lost her ass. And she was judo chopped unconscious. Yeah, you better calm her down. Call him back gone or what? Yep. I forgot Hisoka still got a direct line. Some comfort that they're not dead, but hey, they got all that stuff and the money, correct? That's probably the best thing that could ever happen to them. Have the world think you're dead. And then I have a comment I need to make about Gone from last episode. We'll talk about that first and then talk about it. And that is the episode. Yeah, let's talk about that Gon comment real quick. Last episode when Gon was saying that he saw, um, what's the guy, the samurai Nobunaga or however you pronounce his name, when he said he saw him crying for his friend or for Uvo, and that made him want to take down the troop. I was kind of like scratching my head on that because I thought Gon would have had a different explanation. I thought he would have said something like, maybe not all the troop members are bad, or they care about their friends just like we do, or are you sure killing them is the right thing? They have feelings, and maybe there's like I expected him to like reply with that, but then he said, I saw one of them cry for his friends. And then he's like, that makes me want to take them down. Maybe I read that wrong or was translated wrong on the website I'm watching. You guys explained that to me when he was talking on the phone, to Kurapika. That I totally forgot to bring that up last episode, but that made me him on the phone again made me remember that. Um, I guess let's start at the beginning. I can't believe they didn't show us how did Krollo survive that shit. Is question number one. And then I saw a lot. I saw like as the episode was happening, a lot of you messaged me and you were saying you're really interested to see how what I thought of this episode. Um, because like how the fights they don't it doesn't always go how you think it's gonna go. Because like the fight just straight up ended. There was no continuation, and it ended this episode. Like there was no more fight this episode, or it was just over. Um, I kind of didn't mind it. I think it's only because it brought back into the storyline Illumi, and it was kind of like a aha moment type thing. And Illumi is my favorite character, so maybe Illumi is glossing over maybe that I don't want to say we were cheated out of that fight, but to what we know in the current story, in the characters we know, those are the three strongest, like minus the old man, um, the three strongest characters we've been introduced to, and the fact that we didn't get to see them fight more, and I feel like we're never ever gonna see them fight again. Maybe they won't even cross paths again. Um, it's like, damn, we didn't get to see. That's on some like flipping, like Madara Hashirama level. Like you hear about them, and you want to see them fight. Um, and then like when it just ends like that, it's like, damn, that sucks. But I didn't um I didn't hate it. I thought it was okay. I'm not gonna say I didn't mind, because I think we can all agree we would love to see a whole episode of those three going at it, or that 2v1. Um, I'm just kind of more interested, how did he survive that? Because even before the fight started, he was saying, I'm gonna have to pin him down, and you're gonna have to kill him, even if it means killing me. He had him pinned down. He went to charge up these Hatsu. I don't even know what character. Like, is he conjuring that energy? Like, is that what him and his grandfather are, or him and the grandfather? Like, are they just conjuring those like death beams? Because I don't think they're manipulating it, and they're not, or maybe, and they're not like enhancing anything. So that's what I'm guessing. I don't know, but how I could see the grandfather dying and Crollo surviving, but the fact that both of I don't know how they survived is my biggest question. How they're still alive after that blast that shook the whole hotel. That kind of be my biggest question. And then so it looks like, I mean, it makes sense that you can hire the Zoldog. Am I even pronouncing that right? I don't know. You can hire their family. It doesn't matter what side of the coin you're on. So I'm wondering, like, I mean, I don't think that you can put hits on each other, but if someone hired one of them to kill me, I could then hire the person that hired them to kill me. And if you kill them before the person that I made that sound super confusing. If someone hired them to kill me, and the person they sent came to kill me, but then I also hired them to kill the person that they tried to send on me, if they died before then, they're not going to get their payment. And like he said, we don't kill for no reason. You know, it's got to be worth it. We don't kill just to kill. Um, and they weren't going to get paid if the 10 Dons are dead who were paying them. The fact that the timing worked out perfectly was great. And I guess the reason I was confused, because it looked like they were in front of the Zoldok family like estate, and I could have swore that was the butler there holding the AK and the umbrella. I could have swore those were the butlers. So when I saw them dead, I was like, "Whoa, what's happening here?" Um, and we saw the little girl, the sister, the daughter. I was kind of confused, like, what did she is she going against her own family? But maybe those weren't the butlers. I thought that guy looked exactly like the head butler. I was confused as why they had guns. Um, but yeah, Illumi went and killed the 10 Dons, hired by Crollo, which is just flipping amazing. I thought maybe Illumi was like working with the troop, or was like secretly a member or something like that. Uh, and that was kind of my biggest takeaway from that chunk right there. And even the old man, I mean, he did say, like, hey, he was like, hey, if we fought one on one, who would win? The old man was like, I would win, unless you actually tried to kill me. Now, did he mean unless you tried to kill me, the fight would be more even? Or did he just straight up admit, unless you tried to kill me, you would win? I have a feeling it was leaning to more like, unless you tried to kill me, then the fight would be even. Um, but then could you make the assumption that, I don't know if you say Crollo's stronger than both of them, but the old man knew, and Crollo admitted that Crollo wasn't going to kill them. He was trying to steal abilities, and it looked like from what we saw, they were going for the kill shots, or at least trying to kill him. But again, I've seen a lot of people say don't overestimate Crollo while underestimating the family's abilities. Um, it's kind of hard not to when you see him fending off pretty much two of the strongest characters to this point of the story, 2v1, and him like playing defense and trying to capture at the same time. Um, But yeah, that was just a good dynamic with those three, and to see them all the three just stop and like having a conversation, hanging out in that room was just a complete 180. I wish we could have gotten more of the fight, or maybe see Crollo get pushed to the point where he's like, you know what, fuck it. I clearly am not going to be able to capture these abilities. They're trying to kill me. I need to go all out. But what's the extent of his abilities if he can't use his book, you know? Um, but again, he had the book and he was just trying to capture it. Had he had been spitting out abilities from the book, maybe it would have gone in a different story. I don't know that again, and then you start getting into what are Crollo's abilities and what limitations and what they can do. So I'm gonna shelve that fight for now. I don't know if they're ever gonna cross each other's paths again or ever fight. I mean, the dad and Crollo have already fought twice now, so maybe it wouldn't shock me if they came across each other again. Um, but I'm just gonna shelve that fight. I don't know if we'll ever go back to it. I wish we could have gotten more of it, but I didn't hate how it ended, but I'm disappointed we didn't get more fight. But I'm okay with how like it just like randomly took a 180. We finally got to see that mummy girl with the hair. Her abilities is she can create exact clones. So she said she can only create static things. So like she couldn't make a clone of Crollo and have him walk around somewhere while the original's walking around. So all she can create is static. So like those dead bodies, like that's perfect for her. And these things are exactly. I mean, she's creating these auctionable pieces, and the Scarlet Eyes, and nobody's batting an eye. They think they're the real thing. But like I wonder, like when they go and do autopsies on these bodies and cut them up, like are there organs and DNA and teeth and saliva and everything else? I don't know what the extent of her kind of duplicate ability is. Um, but that's so crazy that the rest of the troop members were there right behind that curtain, and Kurapika, I mean, I guess fell for it. Pretty much fell for the trick. So I wonder what happens when kind of the rest of the world, or that kind of mafia world slash hunter world, finds out that the 10 Dons are dead. Do they just like elect a new 10? Does the mafia underground world go into chaos and they want to know who did it? Why were they hired type thing? Um, God, you got to figure like the 10 Dons have to have some high level security. How the fluff did Illumi get in there? Um, and that's another interesting storyline there. I mean, we've been talking for 10, 15 minutes here. It was a very just kind of information question heavy, what now type episode. Um, so, like, do we not run into the troop again for another, like, 20, 30 episodes down the line? Because you feel like Kurapika, like, his story isn't going to end by fighting one troop member and going off for the rest of his life thinking they're dead, you know? Um, so when do they cross paths again? Because it looks like this um, York New City arc. Did somebody say it ends on episode 53 or 56? Even if it ends on 56, we've got 3 episodes left. There's no way like he finds them, takes them all out, encounters the boss, and kind of wraps that up in 3 episodes, right? I feel like there's no way. And you also have to do the Gon and Killua arc because they're trying to get that video game. So how you, I feel like this whole arc has been very Kurapika heavy. So I can see us shifting for the last 3 episodes to like the auction of them trying to get the video game and going from there. I guess kind of my biggest question and takeaway from the episode is like what happens to the troop now, and how long does it take for the rest of the world, pretty much, and our main characters to find out that the troop is not dead. Not only are they not dead, but they're pretty much as strong as ever as the last time Kurapika left them with just one person that I'm sure they'll replace. Um, so it's going to be interesting to see. Um, and I guess we can kind of leave it at that. Was there anything else I wanted to? Oh yeah, and then so like the pre-recording, was it a? How did the head? I don't even know if that's the head Don. How did he send that video message when it looked like he was dead at the same time? Um, because and it had to have been somebody had to be manipulating something because he said that the Phantom Troop leader was dead in his message. So how did they make that message? Is that something Illumi did? The little girl did? I'm not sure, but yeah, very kind of question heavy, like what now episode. That's why this discussion has gone on. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Um, and yeah, just a lot going on, a lot of information bomb drops, uh, and I'm ready for episode 54. So you guys should see this Sunday. The day you're seeing this, it's fluffing going down in Attack on Titan. 3 more episodes, and I can't wait. You guys will see that Monday. And yeah, like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,